Hi, welcome to Carpool Confessions Garage Reflection Edition. I'm in my garage having returned home after school drop off and run walking with my mommy crew. We had a lot of fun. We got a lot of steps and exercise in because it's chilly and we walked quickly and ran quickly today. But we had a couple of great conversations, and I wanted to share two things with you. The first comes from a conversation where two of us were trying to hip a third mom to the fact that her son, her elementary school son, is on the cusp of the age where teachers start using electronics in the classroom. Books are on iPads, so they do ebooks rather than getting paper books. Homework has to be uploaded and sent through different programs. There's email communication with the students, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we were convincing her to make sure that her son is comfortable composing while typing, et cetera. Not knowing the keyboard, because most kids know keyboards fairly early, but really getting information from his brain into the computer without having to take that paper step. Because once they start getting a lot of homework, having that third paper step takes a lot of time, and kids become crunched for time. They have dance recitals and rehearsals and sports and everything, and then there's still homework to do. And the mom was a little hesitant because she likes paper and she likes writing and she likes the way it activates the brain, etc. And we were explaining to her that that's not the way it works in school and that there's a time and place for that too. But things are a little different for our children's generation. And she was really frustrated with it. So finally I said to her, do you want to prepare him for and to be able to compete in his world or your world? And that's something we need to really consider when we're thinking about changes and how our children's childhoods are different from our own childhoods. They're their childhoods, not ours. And their world is not our world. So although there are good things from our world that should be taken into their world, there are things that are brand new about their world that we don't have experience with. And we need to yield to that and learn how to adjust. The second thing that I'd like to share with you is that in the same vein, and that's that often in my life, the decisions that I make regarding my family and how I do things, leaving the traditional world of work to work from home, etc., those decisions are about how I want to be as a mother, as a parent. They're not about the type of child I want to raise. I am not crafting some kind of robot human. I mean, the way our children end up is largely a product of what they do with what we've given them, but they're decisions that they're making. But a lot of the decisions I make have to do with me as a parent, not the type of child I want. I will do my best for my child because I want to be a parent who does her best. So that's why I'm a try-hard mommy. In this try-hard mommy space, be it social media, journal entries, blogs, books, whatever, that's what it's about. It's about the type of parent that we want to be. The kids will be fine. If we're trying hard, the kids will be fine. Will you be fine? Do you have someone that you can laugh with, that you can share with? Someone who can tell you, whoa, step back, relax. It's their world, not your world. Or someone who can say, listen, forget about them and think about you. What type of parent do you want to be for you that works for you? Now, I know some children have needs and stuff, and we have to meet their needs, but it's about how you want to meet their needs. So it's all parent directed. I know we're big on child directed things, but I think if you think about parenting, and that's what I try to talk about here more so than child centered. Yes, we can have child centered philosophies and homes and stuff, but that's a decision you make because that's the type of parent you want to be. You want to be a parent who has a child centered home. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. We'll talk about that a little more, but I wanted to leave you with those two nuggets. What type of parent do you want to be, and the decisions that you make have to do with that? And also, are you preparing your child for his or her world? Or are you preparing your child for your world, the world of your childhood? Thanks a lot for listening. I appreciate it. Make it a great day.